Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020, Career Mode Episode 93. We're on to our next sponsor objective, and we're into the Belgian classics. Driedags, Bruges, Depend. Sorry, pronunciation on this one terrible, other than I know it's Bruges. The weather's not good. Thunder, lightning, heavy rain. Expected for most of the riders is a -1. So we're not terribly far away from what's expected, but with Telford's -4 contributing an extra -3 to that overall, we're actually looking pretty bad compared to what's expected. Somebody is on the last week of their fitness peak. I'm not sure who it is. It might be Jorgensen. I don't think it's Jorgensen though. And are expected a +1. Actually, I want to say it's Telford who's supposed to be a +1, but actually at a -4. Everybody else is supposed to have the -1 thanks to the weather. So overall, a -5 is what was expected of us, and we have, let's see, +3 and -8, so a -5 is what we got. So we're exactly where we should be on our ratings today, which is awfully rare. I'm paying much closer attention right now than I have for a while. Not in complaint mode, just in exploration. I'm really trying to figure out whether there's something, or is it just kind of my bias that, you know, every time I see a larger negative than expected, I freak out. But there's more pluses than I think there is, and therefore I'm just overreacting kind of thing. That's what I'm looking at. Well, so far, we just did 5 stages of Treno Adriatico. 1 stage was better of the 5. 1 stage was slightly below what it should have been, but not far off. It was about 3 points below. So kind of a half point across the board as a team. That's not bad. But then 3 of them were well below, well over a point. One of them was about 2 points below where it should have been. So far, we're definitely leaning in the direction of worse than expected. Today, though, right where it's expected, so there's kind of a second one in that column. It's looking like this might be an Alves Machado kind of day based on the race day condition bonuses and the cobbled rating bonus. So this is a cobbled classic, but only just. There's maybe 5 cobbled sections for the whole race. We've already gone through 2 of those. And there's not going to be much action between now and the rest of it as we go through the 3rd section, just 2 more left. Unless there's some reason not to, I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse this and go to the final kilometers. Maybe even just skip on ahead. Alright, coming up on the end, and there is a noticeable small hill shortly before the end. Then it kind of settles down. Also, we're seeing a little split in the Peloton at the moment. 10.9, I think this is a good time to set it up. Now, a lot of the teams are not going to treat this like a sprint race. They're going to treat it like a cobbled classic. They're going to try to attack in the final kilometers. They're going to try to use their classics riders to go for the win. That, at least, is what I expect on the AI logic on this one. So we'll see if that actually happens or not. Wykinkis is a little tired, but he is very much the faster guy. Okay, Telford, how far back are you? You've got a little ground to cover, so your teammates don't drop back too far. There we go.
There's now just 10 kilometers left.
Now we can slow down somewhat. Let's use the space available to us. Take the right-hand side of the road. There is definitely a wind. Let's check in on that. Okay, it's back towards Bruges. And it's going to be a crosswind here in a moment when we turn this corner and take a right-hander.
Getting close to the finish line, everybody seems to agree that the stage will be won in the sprint.
It's already 7.6. Come on, Telford. How did that happen? 10.9 down to 7 already. We're not even out front. So 99 is the rest of the way. Everybody is within that 6K. Come on, Vermark. Come on, Vermark. Bring us out front. There we go. 5K to go. 4.6K to go. 4K to go. We're going to hit that little hill section here in just a moment. And I want to accelerate now beforehand. Wykankis. Got to keep an eye out. Make sure he's not going to screw us over. He is very fatigued here. All right, Vermark opens the gap a little bit. 3K to go. Jorgensen. Come on, buddy. 3K to go. You're not a sprinter, so these guys shouldn't be hurt by this. But at 2.1, that's Wykankis. Time. There we go. German, 1.5. Seeing one rider go clear. 1K to go. Monotoglu. And Alves Machado. Top 5 is the requirement. And there are 6 riders ahead of us right now. So at the moment, we're looking at 7th place. Sunweb rider looks like he's fading. But we're going to have to beat one more than that. 2 riders are fading. Oh, Alves Machado. What a terrible takeoff. You were just riding Monotoglu's ass. And you're not going to recover a top 5. You're going to get 7th. Jakobsen takes the win. Barbier. Wouters was sprinters at the top, but then you have Tunison. Alves Machado grabbed 7th. Halverson was 6th. Colbrelli only 8th for him. Monotoglu was 11th. So we do not get a top 5 on this one. We do secure a top 10. It's only a partial failure. Shouldn't hurt us too much, but this was a 3-star objective. I'm using the quick sim on Catalonia, but here on stage 3, punchy stage, it's Pavel Rodriguez who has claimed the victory. Nielsen Palace has been on top of the other stages and takes second in this one, so he's going to have the GC lead, and does. There's been time losses on every stage. Pavel Rodriguez only moves into the top 25 with that win, again in 31st. But it's a win. Onto the Bink Bang Classic, and we're already seeing extreme damage being done in the field. In fact, at the moment anyway, a group has yo-yoed off the front. I'm guessing it's coming back together. It does, but the intent is clear. No room for a break today, and intense pace being set at the front. I've already got a few riders on the verge of not making it. We have long enough till the next cobbled section, though. I think we'll be okay. Those guys will recover, but it's clear it's going to be a tough day in the Peloton. Now, as for that race day condition discussion, today it's another neutral day. It's another neutral. In fact, we came out right at 0. I've got a couple guys on fitness peaks, so +4 is expected, and that's exactly what we have. So 148 in the Peloton. We do have a new breakaway. It's not a large gap, actually. It's 2 minutes to whoever's at the front, so somebody's made a little progress there. And we're going to try to keep things calm for a little while longer. We're going to have to speed up. We have an uphill section, could start to see attacks, and then cobbled sections come after that. That is when we definitely need to slow this down and take it all in if we're going to get a result. Now here at the Bink Bank Classic, there are no objectives for me from the team today. This is just riding for a result. 10 riders ended up getting away, and it's 1.5 minutes their gap. That's a pretty decent gap. Undulation through here, up, down, up, down, up, down. In the next little bit, let's see if the damage starts to have an impact. So far, everybody's fully fresh. But short, steep climbs could definitely do a little damage. We go down, and we're going to come back up. Looks like it's kind of the same hill, but rolling back and forth up and down the road, connecting roads below it or above it. That's exactly what it is. We're going on and off of the same road. This time, though, it's cobbled, and there are 3 cobbled in a row, and it's time to speed up. We don't want to get dropped on any of these.
rising. Another flat
Because
tire.
guaranteed, as it just happened with Jorgensen, guaranteed you're going to see gaps open in the groups. And while some yo-yoing is going to take place, there's plenty of opportunity for riders to get away, stay away. And this is unfortunate because 3 of my sprinters, generally my 3 stronger sprinters, are in this back group. Regain contact. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, again it splits. Let's go, guys. No. Not slow down. Speed up. 24 chasing 28. Back together again. German is really struggling. He's got a really bad cobble rating. It's okay. He's not having a good day anyway. I do really want the other guys to make it up there, though. So, Telford, get back to your job. Protect Alves Machado, please. Thank you. 24 chasing 28. I'm okay with German's group not getting back up there, but it looks like he might. He does not have much left in the tank, though. 51k to go, so this is at danger zone time. These guys make contact. All right, back together. Not time to get water. This is not time to get water. But we do need it again before the end of this race. 46 chasing 10. 3 stars. Here we go. Okay, German, pretty healthy gap back to that group. Makinkis, the one now going backwards, along with Amanatoglu. But they stay in contact. Oh, they had stayed in contact. Actually, both groups lose contact. Let's Moreau. Instead of protecting, I want you to infinite relay for both of these groups. Next section already.
Following the very fast pace up front. This climb features some dreadful percentages. The pack is back on level terms with the breakaway group. Over the cobbled sections, a rider has to up his awareness.
Okay, Manatoglu going backwards. Jorgensen. His turn now to
there's another puncture. The riders really should pay
try
more
to chase
attention to their choice
Manatoglu.
of
Follow.
tires.
Got Moreau still working hard. He's out of energy though. We'll set him to a 99. He'll do what he can.
Another attack in the leading group.
Telford is toast. That was Machado. He's getting dropped. Apparently I needed to be protecting Telford instead of the other way around, but he just does nothing for us besides get over cobbles.
Yet another flat tire.
Lykinkis, the only rider now with much energy left. Telford, go ahead and protect him. Jorgensen, Otto. Set these guys all on auto. It's been a bit too long. Sorry, guys. Jorgensen in this group now.
Several riders are attempting to break away. The riders are
there's Alves Machado coming back to this group,
above 10%.
which I knew when he got dropped. Lykinkis was our best rider left. 70 cobble rating. Alves Machado's is better than that, but Lykinkis having a better day, clearly. Alves Machado, I want you to wait.
Watch out, a team leader is falling behind.
There you go. All right, so 13 now. And we're actually through all the cobbled sections. There are no cobbled sections left.
The riders are entering
So,
the last 15
Telford,
kilometers of the stage.
his job is correct. Jorgensen's job is correct. If Alves Machado can recover a little bit, he'll have a shot at leading out Lykinkis. If not, it's all Lykinkis at the end trying to sprint or go clear. Do something. Okay, Alves Machado starting to get recovered ever so slightly. But we have not bridged the gap to that group ahead. We can at least get ahead of them, I think, and get a little bit of a result. 6k to go. Gel up. $5k to go.
And he moves
All
on
right,
to the
here we
attack.
go.
It could be
Change of
decisive.
strategy. Wykinkis, follow Alves Machado, follow Jorgensen. Infinite relay, 99.
And the final sprint is off. Who's going to be the first to the line today?
4K to go. We're almost 4K behind the winner, which is Asgreen, Van Aert, Van der Poel, Lampart, De Glass, Pollitt, Tish Minute. Not the big result today, but also not entirely surprising. Alves Machado's little lead out sets up Wykinkis, brings us back in contact with this other group. Unfortunately, the top 20 have already gone, so we will not crack the top 20. Can we get top 25? Possibly. There's a good gap between here and that finish, and here goes Wykinkis. Don't you get... Oh, well, okay, it's a sprinter, but... And you're not our strongest. 25th. He just cracks the top 25. There you go. So we got one rider into the top 25. All right, so we're at Gent-Wevelgem, and it's certainly one of the bigger races, one of the classics. But in terms of profile, it's not that bad. Though the cobbled sections there are, even though they're short, they are tough, and they are towards the end of the stage. So they will have an impact. You can see Jorgensen already, for example, is struggling. There's a couple riders out the back that are never going to get seen again. And the weather is nasty. Yeah, apparently, I don't know. I'm starting to think I'm just a little crazy, or my bias towards wanting my team to do well, taking those negative days and tallying those in my head while not paying as much attention to a regular day could very well be the case, because today was better than expected. Not by a lot. We're a few points above what it was to be expected, but we don't have some major deficit, and I think that means I was losing my mind. At the moment, there's a split, but this is definitely going to come back together. There's enough time for it to do so. And there you go, 93 in the Peloton. Now 160. Not sure where they're getting the others from, but okay. 95. Alright, with what's to come, we're definitely needing to prepare. Jorgensen was my water guy, but he is almost toast. So let's not burn him out the rest of the way. Let's make sure we actually get this final grab for the water. 5-star section. It's short though. Telford punctured. Oh, not good. Oh, it gets going again though without losing the Peloton. Really lucky on that part, but we do see a split now, and I'd be more than happy to have Telford never see the Peloton again, but there he is, right back in position. Jorgensen nearly done. Let's get you back on protecting our leader, Alves Machado. Monotoglu has a +3 today too. Monotoglu plus Alves Machado +2. Wykinkis +4. Just German of the sprinters is down a little bit. Van der Poel has withdrawn. So he either crashed out or punctured and lost enough time, whatever it was. He is out of the race. 45K to go. 74 in the Peloton. Current makeup anyway. There's still a group of 30 that's close, a group of 46 that's close. But here comes the undulation and the final cobbled sections. So we're going to prepare for an intense section. So Jorgensen, go ahead and gel up. Let's also get Moreau to gel up. Telford should hold out a little bit longer. Alright, 2 climbs. Here's the first. And we're going to just about bring back the breakaway on this one.
The riders are in a portion above 10%.
We've been over this hill before. There we go. Okay, over the top. Jorgensen has not even fallen back yet. One more time with a tough cobbled section. And here we go, 1K. 5-star section, but you're nearly at the crest of it when we hit that, so it doesn't do much damage. 30K to go. And all of a sudden, we're seeing 80 in the Peloton. We're starting to see some Classics riders go for the breakaway style win. Just Jorgensen out of contention at this point, and otherwise most of my guys, all my sprinters, are fresh, ready to go for the final run. 3 riders, 8-second gap. They're not going anywhere. 20K to go. Comes that next wave of Classics riders trying to get the Baradur style win. 15K. Last hill behind us. Smooth run in. Slightly downhill the rest of the way. Okay, coming up on 12K. Also just 43 riders left in the Peloton. And under 11K with 2 guys incapable. Let's make it 10K before we set this up. There we go.
Only 10 kilometers left.
Lampard, the last one away. Those are the names we're seeing right now. Doesn't surprise me. So Alves Machado, you are a 77-79 with a 69 resistance. 72 resistance for a Monotoglu with a 79-77. So he's the guy today. And then Wykankis gets the lead out ahead of German. And Telford out of 90. Let's go. Jorgensen will have no part in this run into the finish. Telford taking a little bit of extra time to get towards the front on this. 8.6K. Let's up the speed just slightly so we can actually get towards the front as we get blocked off here. Not what I want. There we go. That chase is done. And we're going to emerge out front with 7K. Here comes the next attack. Nawson, Blumlevy, Dunborough. Nothing but Classics riders trying to destroy the field when this is not your Classics style finish. So Telford's done. German. Can't go too hard. I'd like to go harder, but we're inside 5K, so we can start speeding up. 93 for Bracken. Last one going for it. 4K to go now. Okay. Speed up to about a 97, German. Okay, 99, German. 99, 99. Bring it home. Bring it home. There you go. Bring us out there. 2.3, 2.1, 1.9. Okay. 2K sprint, 3 riders. Wykankis. Oh, German, don't block us off, dude. 1.1. Good position here. Monotoglu. 800 meters. Let's go a hair further. Oh, you just tucked in, though. Come out of the tuck. Come out of the tuck. Come on. Second and third, it looks like. Sagan takes the win. Ahead of Monotoglu. Eekhoff squeezes into third. Van Aert squeezes into fourth. And Alves Machado, right at the line, slips from second to fifth. It was a close finish. We get on the podium. Sagan's third win of Gent-Wevelgem matches some of the greats, including Eddie Merckx, Tom Boonen. Not a great result in Catalonia, but that's okay. Upcoming, next sponsor objective, Tours door Vlaanderen. Soon after that, the Ronde van Vlaanderen. And we'll focus on those 2 races in what is upcoming. As a team, Pablo Rodriguez is 10th in the World Tour rankings. Nobody in the Continental, because we're not doing any of those races, to be honest. Super prestige-wise, Rodriguez sitting 9th overall, right behind Sagan, who just picked up major points there. Moreno's still looking pretty good, but down to 31st now for Mark, and Monotoglu also up there. Alves Machado, a lot of guys scoring well for the team. As a team, 4th in the Continental, 4th in the World Tour, 5th in the Continental, and 4th in Super Prestige points. Already over 2,000 for the season. And it's still March, though it's about to be April. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.